Teddi Mellencamp cries over recent cancer update. Teddi Mellencamp, who is known for appearing on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, recently shared an update with fans on Instagram. In recent years, the star has been dealing with skin cancer. She has since been keeping fans updated about her condition on social media. One recent video especially made fans emotional. Teddi Mellencamp shared a recent video filmed from inside her car. Mellencamp is arguably best known for appearing on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She served as a main cast member of the Bravo series from 2017 to 2020. She is also the daughter of songwriter John Mellencamp. Back in October 2022, Mellencamp had been diagnosed with stage I melanoma. In a recent video on Instagram, the reality TV personality shared some news with fans concerning a recent checkup. While filming inside of her car, Mellencamp noted, "Oh my God, just got done having a little cry, but it's a good one. It's the first time in over 2 years I've gone in for my 3 months check and not had to have a biopsy because I have another cancerous spot. Me and my doctor, we just looked at each other and was like, what?" Mellencamp continued, "It was, oh my gosh, that's a good feeling, but I'll go back in March. Stay diligent with my checks." Ending the video, she then took the time to remind her fans to book your skin checks, book your mammograms, book your OB/GYN appointments, book your eye doctor appointments, etc. In the caption, the reality star wrote, "Going in for my continual 3-month skin checks is never easy. The anxiety always takes over. The thought of another biopsy, another surgery, another addition to the scar on my back." The reality star re-emphasized the importance of getting regular checkups. Mellencamp also noted, "I'm grateful for my doctors, nurses, family, friends, and all of you for your continual support. As long as you're here, I have a reason to keep advocating for myself and for others." The reality star also repeated her concern with fans that they regularly get their health checked. As ended the post, "And if you need to get your skin checked but have yet to make an appointment, what are you waiting for?" Many fans shared similar words of support for the star. As one wrote, "This is the best Christmas present ever." Another shared the following advice, "You are definitely not alone in that response. I have found that over time, and with more problem-free visits, it does lessen in intensity. Here's to many, many, many more uneventful checkups." Teddi Mellencamp sat alone on the plush, cream-colored sofa in her living room, her phone clutched tightly in her hand. The usual hum of activity in her household had been replaced by an uneasy silence. The bright California sunlight streaming through the windows felt like an affront to the dark storm brewing within her. It had been a day since she'd received the call, a call that upended her world once again. She scrolled through her phone absent-mindedly, her thumb hovering over her social media apps. Her followers, the loyal supporters who had watched her life unfold on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, had always been there, offering encouragement and love. But sharing this news felt different. This wasn't about a petty argument at a dinner party or a glamorous trip gone awry. This was real, raw, and terrifying. The words of her doctor replayed in her mind like a haunting melody. "The biopsy showed some irregularities. We need to discuss further treatment options." Teddi had known the possibility existed. She faced skin cancer before, enduring surgeries and countless doctor's visits. But she had hoped, prayed even, that it wouldn't come back. Teddi's husband, Edwin, appeared in the doorway, his face etched with concern. He held a steaming mug of tea, its soothing aroma wafting toward her. "Here," he said softly, placing the mug on the coffee table. "I thought you might need this." "Thanks," she murmured, barely glancing up. Edwin sat down beside her, his hand resting gently on her knee. You've been sitting here for hours. Babe, talk to me. Her eyes brimmed with tears as she finally met his gaze. I don't even know where to start. It's like, I thought I was past this. I thought I was in the clear. You're strong, Teddi. You've beaten this before, and you'll do it again, he said, his voice steady but filled with emotion. What if I can't? She whispered, her voice breaking. What if this time it's different? Edwin pulled her into an embrace, holding her as she sobbed into his shoulder. The weight of her fears, her uncertainties, poured out in waves. He didn't try to offer platitudes or dismiss her feelings. He just held her, letting her release the anguish she'd been bottling up. As the tears subsided, Teddi pulled away, wiping her eyes. I need to tell the kids, she said, her voice trembling. They need to know. Edwin nodded. We'll do it together. Later that evening, the family gathered in the living room. Teddy's 3 children sat cross-legged on the rug, their innocent faces a painful reminder of all she had to fight for. Slade, her oldest daughter, looked at her mom with curiosity and concern. Is everything okay, Mommy? She asked, her voice small. Teddi took a deep breath, her hands shaking as she reached for Slade's. I want to talk to you all about something important, she began. You know how I've had to go to the doctor a lot. The kids nodded, their eyes wide. Well, the doctors found something that they need to take care of. It's called cancer. Remember when I had that before? Slate nodded again, her brow furrowing. But you got better last time. You'll get better again, right? Teddy's throat tightened. She didn't want to lie to her children, but she also didn't want to scare them. That's what we're going to try to do. The doctors are going to help me, and I'm going to do everything I can to stay healthy. The younger kids, too young to fully grasp the gravity of the situation, snuggled close to their mom. Edwin joined them on the floor, wrapping his arms around the entire family in a protective cocoon. In that moment, Teddi felt a flicker of strength. She wasn't facing this alone. The next day, Teddi decided it was time to share her journey with her followers. Sitting at her kitchen island, she set up her phone and began recording. Her hands were steady, though her heart raced. She spoke candidly, her voice unwavering despite the emotion coursing through her. Hi, everyone. I've always been open with you about my life, and today is no different. I recently got some news that's been really hard to process. My skin cancer has returned, and I'll be starting treatment soon. I'm sharing this because I want to remind everyone to stay vigilant about their health. Get those checkups, wear sunscreen, and don't ignore anything that feels off. She paused, taking a deep breath before continuing. This is scary, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't terrified. But I've beaten this before, and I'm determined to do it again. I'm grateful for my family, my friends, and all of you for your support. I'll keep you updated as I navigate this journey. When she posted the video, the outpouring of love was immediate. Messages flooded her inbox, each one a testament to the community she'd built. Her RHOBH castmates reached out, offering their support in the ways they knew best. Kyle Richards sent a heartfelt voice note, her voice cracking with emotion. Dorrit Kemsley showed up with a bag of her favorite teas and a handwritten note. Even Lisa Rinna, despite their past clashes, sent flowers with a simple message. You've got this. As the days turned into weeks, Teddi's life became a whirlwind of doctor's appointments, treatment plans, and moments of introspection. She leaned heavily on her loved ones, finding solace in their unwavering support. Her children's laughter became a balm for her weary soul, their innocence reminding her of all the beauty still in the world. One evening, as she sat on the patio with Edwin, watching the sunset paint the sky in hues of orange and pink, she felt a sense of peace. The road ahead was uncertain, but she knew she wasn't walking it alone. Her family, her friends, and her followers were all behind her. A powerful army of love and strength. "We've got this," Edwin said, echoing her thoughts. Teddi nodded, a small smile breaking through her tears. "Yeah, we do." In that moment, she realized that while cancer might have re-entered her life, it wouldn't define her. She was more than her diagnosis. She was a fighter, a mother, a wife, and a friend. And she would face this battle with the same resilience and determination that had carried her through every challenge before.